That on the first day of January, in the year of our Lord 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state, the people whereof shall then be in rebellion against the United States, shall be then, thenceforth, and forever, free.
Are you reading the Emancipation Proclamation?
That's what this movie's about, right?
No. This movie's about a, crazy woman who, goes around killing people and acting insane and whatnot.
Well, that's completely different than freeing slaves.
Yeah.
So what's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name's Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
We're also history buffs a little bit, apparently.
Yeah. First a Schmodown, next Jeopardy.
There you go. Either way, Josh McCouga's involved.
Yeah.
So, we're here today for a trailer reaction. I believe it's the first actual trailer, not like a little teaser or whatever. Mm-hmm. The first actual trailer of the Birds of Prey, the Emancipation of one Harley Quinn?
Something like that.
Did I get that right?
It's a really long title.
Yeah, okay. It just says Birds of Prey in front of me, so.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
So basically, this is going off of, a spin-off of Suicide Squad, in which DC is really trying to capitalize on Harley Quinn. And I think this, out of all the DC movies, this is probably the one of the things that they've done right, and they're doing fantastic with it so far.
Just the casting? You're talking about, the casting for this movie?
Yeah, because, easily, Harley Quinn was the best part of the Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, her and Will Smith, I think, were both of the best parts.
Mm-hmm. Margot Robbie is fantastic as Harley Quinn, and I think that DC's really trying to build her up, much like Marvel, or at the time Fox now, has started building up Deadpool.
Yeah.
Because, you're almost talking about the same kind of character. It's a crazy, zany character that was created in the 90s. One was in the comic books, one was in a cartoon.
Yeah.
And they're both hugely fan-favorite characters that are both good and bad sometimes.
Yeah, and the only difference here is that Harley Quinn's not breaking the fourth wall.
She has before, though.
Oh, look at that. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm over here reading the Emancipation Proclamation, so I know about history, and you know about comics. Look at us.
Yeah, so I'm kind of eager to see what they do with this, but also the fact that this movie's supposed to be a Birds of Prey movie, which means it's supposed to be focusing on the Huntress.
It's at least in the title, yeah.
Yeah, the Huntress and Black Canary. Typically, I think the comics also included Oracle, Barbara Gordon, which she doesn't seem to be a part of this. I think this one's including Renee Montoya, the cop.
Unless it's just kind of like a surprise drop.
Yeah, possibly.
But is she already in a wheelchair, or what's going on?
Yeah, by the time the Birds of Prey formed, she actually was in the wheelchair already, so.
Yeah, well, Oracle, yeah. So, I don't know. The little bit that we've seen so far, and the little teasers and everything, has looked kind of interesting. I kind of like the vibe and the tone it's kind of setting. It's kind of psychedelic somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm eager to see more. I kind of want to see what they're doing with Ewan McGregor as Black Mask, because I kind of like that casting. So I want to see, are they going to put him in the Black Mask in this trailer?
Because we haven't seen that yet.
I'm predicting probably not, because that's the type of thing you usually wait for later trailers, but
yeah,
we'll see.
But I think the problem with that is we're probably going to go the way of, was it G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, where we didn't actually have, I know that's a weird direction to go, but you didn't have Destro be in the silver mask until the very end of the movie, and you're like...
That's true. And Cobra.
And, yeah,
Cobra
same with Cobra Commander. He really wasn't the commander until the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Silly movie to compare it to, still, yes, but...
I forgot it existed.
Yeah, and Christopher Eccleston is not a huge major name draw like Ewan McGregor is, so there was no reason to leave him maskless the entire movie. But story's got a story, so...
Yep. Anyway, so this story is us watching the trailer, so let's get into that.
Yep.
You know what a Harlequin is? A Harlequin's role is to serve. It's nothing without a master. And no one gives two shits who we are beyond that.
Yep, she's crazy.
Well, Emancipation makes sense then.
Yeah.
The Joker and I broke up. I wanted a fresh start. But it turns out I wasn't the only dame in Gotham looking for emancipation.
Canary.
Huntress, yeah.
Spectacular news!
Ooh, she's got the hyena.
Yes!
Queen, she belongs to me.
Who are you guys?
Lady of the Tramp. having like a Marilyn Monroe
None
moment.
of us are walking out of here unless we work together.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh.
It's fun. It's just like a sleepover. We should order pizza. Big cosmos. Harley, focus. Okay.
I'm the one they should be scared of. Not you. Not Mr. J. Because I'm Harley freaking Quinn.
Who's having a good time?
Get ready, ladies. Oh, you're that psycho chick.
I never call a woman a chick. I like said broad, lady, woman, and on occasion,
What are you talking
what's that
about?
for me, will you?
So that's very Harley forward.
Yeah.
I mean, again, going back to what I was saying before, it looks like DC's really trying to capitalize on their star, Harley Quinn. Which, again, going back, Margot Robbie, perfect casting choice for that. Especially if you, like, I first saw Margot Robbie, and she really made a huge impression, was Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
There's this scene in there, I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but she's withholding something from Leonardo DiCaprio's character, and she's completely, like, Harley Quinn-esque in that scene because of how playful she's being.
I like your phraseology.
Yes. If you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you know which part I'm talking
I know
about.
what she's withholding.
Yeah.
So this looks good. I like the tone of this. I know it's very Harley forward, and the Birds of Prey isn't necessarily Harley forward, but the tone of this is it is like, we know that Harley Quinn is a draw into the movies now, and so you're gonna make a movie that's very like forward with her. At the same time, I like the tone of Ewan McGregor's Black Mask. From what I'm hearing, no Black Mask in this trailer, as I figured. But I like the tone, his cadence, and everything. What he's doing.
He's playing, essentially, I would guess, for the most part, they're probably just going to refer to him by Roman Sidonis.
Maybe.
His real name. And yeah, he's got that down. Like, all the times I've seen or read Black Mask, that's essentially how he acts.
Kind of loud and abrasive.
Yeah. I want to see if he's really going to push that, because Black Mask does have like those times where he could just really rage out on something, and I want to see if he does that too.
Yeah.
Because that will be fantastic. The thing I'm looking at also is this is not the first time that we've seen the Birds of Prey translated into the visual medium outside of comic books. There was the TV show done by the WB years ago when they were trying to capitalize on the success of Smallville.
Right.
There was a Birds of Prey TV show which also featured Harley Quinn as the main villain, played by Mia Sara, who was the Sloane, the girlfriend of Ferris Bueller, and that one princess girl from Legend. So Harley Quinn's always been a part of Birds of Prey in some form or fashion. But this one is really sticking her like first and foremost. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen probably more about Huntress and Canary in
the
this.
other characters, yeah.
There was the brief shots of Renee Montoya, the cop that Rosie Perez is playing. More about her character as well.
Yeah.
There was just quick, brief flashes of them, and
Not a whole lot with like their costumes or how they're gonna look in their typical like hero persona. But again, it's the first trailer. You can't expect everything, and they gave us a whole lot in this trailer. I like this trailer. I like the tone of it. I like how the direction they went with it. I thought it was great. So I'm now kind of excited about this movie.
yeah, this hopefully might be a good movie check in DC's corner
It'd be nice. It'd be
for
nice.
their DCEU or DC Black, whatever they want to call it now.
Well, I currently have a lot of hopes for the next Suicide Squad movie now that James Gunn is taking the lead, and things seem to be going fantastic for it so far. So, big cast, looks good. I think this is going to probably tie into that a little bit. So, all the way around, I like the direction DC is trying to go in now. Now, if they can just get Batman and Superman to work properly.
Yeah, the rest of them. Well, Wonder Woman has been pretty good.
Wonder Woman's good. Aquaman's decent. Shazam was good.
Yeah, I also like the fact that we watched the entire trailer for like Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey when we have a Joker poster behind us again. Completely forget that we have that back there sometimes.
Yeah, there it is.
Speaking of which, there's the Joker movie that's coming out this week also, so we will be seeing that and be offering up our review for that. Make sure you subscribe to the Cinefanatics and follow us for that for when that video drops. Anyways, what did you think of this reaction? Let us know down below by commenting, hitting like down below as well. You can do that. That will help us out a whole lot. Yeah. Also, make sure you follow us on social media at Cinefanatics MLP on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you're following us so you can find out what we're doing, changes that we're about to be making to this channel as we approach 1,000 subscribers. Be a part of this final push towards 1,000. Make sure you subscribe to us. You can subscribe to us by hitting the subscription button that's up here above our heads. Right there. Yep. And over here off to the side are a couple other videos we have made. And as always,
See you later, Mr. J.
that was weird and creepy. Later.
See ya.
Where does Harley Quinn get all those wonderful toys?
7 years ago.
No, not again.
Puddin'.